To all those who are, after Tuesday's election, very nervous, is filled with anxiety has been spoken to, you are safe in Chicago. You are secure in Chicago, and you are supported in Chicago.
I reiterated to him that this city and so many cities around the country will do all we can to protect our residents and to make sure that families are not torn apart.
Whatever, Lurch. College campuses throughout the country are petitioning to become sanctuary spaces for immigrants, among them Harvard, Yale, and Brown universities. And even high schoolers who aren't old enough to vote or hang out with me are getting into the action. In California, they held a walkout to protest Trump's immigration policies. But who wouldn't rather take a walk than deal with second-period geometry? Am I right, high school kids? Second-period geometry sucks. I'm like their hip uncle.
Of course.
No, I'm not. I'm not even close, Tyrus.
Never be the uncle in the family dynamic.
No, you don't want to. I am an uncle. I'm an uncle that's not invited places. Guy. All right. Yeah. What I heard you scoff and let out lots of air while I was reading.
Oh, first of all, stop saying colleges, because Brown, Yale, Harvard. We'll let the immigrants come here until they get there.
Yeah.
You know, then they realize that it's not as easy as you think. I'm from California. I grew up in California. We dealt with, you know, population situations and immigrants and people sneaking over and all that kind of stuff. And I think the people that are afraid, you have to ask, what are they afraid of? If they never, and all the time they've been here, they've never gone through the proper procedure of getting a green card. They've been here for 10 years. You never decided, hey, I'm going to go get this stuff taken care of. So now there's actually some policy in place that says, well, you had time to do that, you didn't do that.
Yeah.
So,
but it's, you know, in a weird way, it's like an infection, like, you know, that you have for a while and you don't go to the doctor and it gets worse and you don't want to go to the doctor even more because it's starting to get red and shiny and you're like, oh, I should have gone. I should have gone when it happened. Why did I wait until now? It looks like it's got eyes.
Yeah.
Hey,
this is when you just poke it with Cialis.
Yes.
You know, the irony of Rahm Emanuel seeking to reassure Hispanics who may be illegal immigrants that they are safe in Chicago.
Anyone. Yes.
Okay.
600 dead.
The only people who would not feel reassured by Rahm Emanuel telling them that they're safe in Chicago, I suppose, are African Americans who are residents of Chicago but live in the wrong part of town. Because then you're going to be subjected to the swiftest and most alarming murder rate in the country.
Right. The war zone. Yeah. And the irony there, too, is 80% of the drugs that are a part of the gang wars that are going on inside Chicago come from the Sinaloa cartel in Mexico.
Yeah.
Because we don't secure our border. So the irony of these mayors who refuse to enforce the rule of law is they fight against the very policies that would actually secure their population.
Yeah.
Because as you said earlier, it's better to feel good about yourself, right? Their intentions are so righteous,
it makes them look
but they
like
won't
nice
do the hard
guys.
things.
Makes them look like nice
Everybody's
guys.
welcome. Come on in.
This isn't new. We've been deporting people. It's not like Trump just decided.
Obama went nuts on it. That's what I don't understand. He deported
and this
so
is
many
something
people.
that has to be done.
Last word, Kat. Did you want to add anything before I go to the teas? Like, this has been real fun.
Oh yeah, this has been real fun. No, obviously, you know, illegal immigration is one thing, but I am a little concerned by, as I mentioned, people like Sessions who say that even legal immigration is a problem or a drain on the economy, when actually it's better for the economy. And I think that an important part of dealing with illegal immigration is making legal immigration actually easier.
You know, just to end this on a cerebral note.
No.
Really? Yes.
No.
Okay.
Don't do that.
No, the problem with immigration, it's easy to pee in the rhetorical pool.
Meaning, is the cerebral note?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say you're like me and you go, you know, in an unsafe world where there's terror married to technology, a strengthened border is a somber, realistic necessity. But then some guy next to you will say, damn right, get rid of the Muslims and Mexicans. That's what's happening. It's when somebody says something that takes an idea and makes the idea worse instead of better. Do you follow me?
Yeah.
Am I drunk?
Sort of like the segment?
Yes.
No, you're right, very good.
I should have stopped while I was ahead. But you get it at home. You understand me. We get along really well, don't we?